to fish!
Hi, I'm Brad Knowles, producer of Friday Night Flies, hosted by Scott LeBoldis and Scotty Holmes. Enjoy the show.
You're on. You're on.
Okay, enough fucking around. Well, enough messing around. Anyhow, I was just practicing my Fu Manchu for Halloween here coming up. Whew! It's getting crazy in here. We're tying pink flies tonight, if you guys didn't know. Brad Knowles, aka the Fish Finder, Permanent Fish Finder, Spud Valley Sporting Goods, coming to you live from the headquarters here at Spud Valley Sporting Goods, 1380 Birch Street. As you can see, this magnificent spread of fly fishing equipment, tackle, hooks, accessories, they're all here. Come down and see us. And I might just give you a fly hook,
Nice
a signature fly
What
hook.
are those hats on the wall up there?
Yeah,
Those
man,
are
we
nice.
got, there's a little everything. It's a candy shop. It's a candy shop for fishing. I just got to do this one more time. So, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, enough messing around. Let's get serious. So, what we've got here is the variant of Brad's Magic Pink Salmon Fly. We've got it tied here in both chartreuse. And I've also got it here, right below. Can you see it there underneath?
See it? Yep.
Here, let's go down to camera 4. We'll go down to camera 4, and then we can get a close-up of this beautiful fly.
There you go.
Okay? Obviously, unless you're colorblind, this one's chartreuse, this one is pink. They both are very effective, and some days you'll find that when you show up at the river and there's lines of people fly fishing with pink, and you happen to have chartreuse, that might just trigger a fish that has seen nothing but pink all day. And that's how it works.
Definitely.
You're triggering them. You know, there are fish out there like to be triggered. So today we're going to do a variant. We're going to do the Brad's Magic variant in chartreuse. So what are we going to start with? A hook. A hook is an important start. Something I don't have ready here, but you know what? There we go. Somebody left a hook out here. What size is that? Okay, so we got a Gamakatsu. They make fantastic hooks.
Definitely.
Very sharp, very strong, very good. So we're going to start that one off. We're going to do it a little different. I'm going to tie this one with a chartreuse bead in 3/16. The hook size that I'm using today is a size 6 salmon steelhead by Gamakatsu. And of course, we're going to start by pinching that barb with the very largest pair of pliers I could find on the planet.
They're giant.
They're big. They're real big. So we're going to pinch that barb nice and pinched, nice and flat, and then we're going to feed this big ass chartreuse bead through it. And we're going to get in this vise and we're going to get busy. So you'll notice whenever I'm using a bead fly, slope the hook a little bit to the head. That way, when you're tying, the bead doesn't come back and keep doing this. It's going to stay up there. The underlay that I'm going to be using today is Unithread 3/0 red. We're just going to put a little bit of an underlay. You don't have to be too crazy about how pretty it looks underneath there, just for the simple reason is it's underlay. Underlay. Underlay, underlay.
I could have had you try out that nano silk I brought a red pen.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Watching this right in front of you.
It's too late now.
Oh,
It's too late.
Next time, I'm leaving it with you so you can test her out.
I'll definitely use that. I'm a big fan of the nano silk. I just I've been on a bit of a budget, and they're not a sponsored element here, but hopefully in the near future they are a sponsor of Friday Night Flies.
Big viewership out here.
Yeah, it's we've got a little bit of our followers are the best followers on the planet. Obviously, I mean, if they're following our show, they got to be good.
Oh, I was a huge fan. Huge fan.
So
I used to stay home every Friday night just to watch Friday Night Flies.
Get out of here!
No,
you did
not
that.
kidding.
Okay, well, I'm honored. So what we're going with here, same thing. Crystal Flash in, you could use either yellow. They've got, the chartreuse and yellow are really close to the same color. This one
Pink
is
salmon like yellow.
yeah, yellow or
me too.
chartreuse.
Yeah.
So I've got this chartreuse. I might have a little too much in here, so I'm just going to back it out a little bit. Take a few less. And you want to full length of the shank out the back, plus you want to cover the shank to bulk it up. So we're right there. And one little trick that I've used is the paper clip, which is buried somewhere under here because everybody and their dog's been tying tonight. It's been awesome. We got one hell of a show for you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. So up on top, lock it down. And all we're doing is just locking it down, keeping it nice and uniform. Make sure it's up on top. You're better to go a little bit long on the tail, like this. Then you can flick it around a little bit too, which is kind of cool. Especially if you got UV lights, it really makes it really cool. So, I mean, if this was Rick McKay, he'd probably fish it like this. But it's Brad Knowles, and we're going to doctor it up, make it look pretty. So we're going to go from that to dyed pearl diamond braid. This is by Hairline. You can see the product right there. Pretty sweet. It's round, it's not flat. And we're going to do the same thing. Slap it up on top. Lock it down off the top. We're just bulking the body up a little bit. Right back to the tail. Back up to the head. Quick whip finish. Man, this desk is starting to look like it's a fly time party. We're going to switch.
Pink everywhere.
Pink everywhere. Pink. We just added a little bit of chartreuse. So we're just moving the bobbin cradle over so that I can use the fine features of this rotary vise by Griffin, the mongoose. And so when you're wrapping, there's a right way and a wrong way. If you're right-handed, most people wrap away from them. So if that's the case, you want to wrap this one toward you so that when you lock it down, it brings it tight. So we're going to go.
It's a good tip, Brad.
Oh, you'll see here in a second why. Especially if you're going with thinner stuff like this. If it unwraps, Houston, you'll have a problem. So you want to bring that right up in behind that bead. Nice, like so.
My California Neil, that scene.
Oh yeah, you know what? Coho absolutely love diamond braid and chartreuse. Yeah. So with that red, the underlathe, why we did it the way we did, for the simple reason here that we're going to get a nice little red hot spot on top of everything. So once we get it in here, like so, we're just building a little bit in behind it just to keep that bead from falling back on itself. Nice and tight. Locking it down. And I'm going to get that bobbin cradle out of the way.
That red goes so good with it.
Oh, red is, as Rick would show you, it's the color of blood.
Yeah. That's right. That's why most of my colors are red or orange.
Okay, yeah. So you can see that hot spot, man. And you bet fish can see that too. So now with the, what do they call this stuff? It's the crystal flash. We got that chunk of crystal flash, the same amount. And what we're going to do, same thing. You're going to match it up to the length, to the tail, like so. A clippity clop. You want to lay it just over the bead. So when you lock it down, what you're going to do is put 2 loose wraps on it. Maybe 3. Let's go 3. Loose. For the simple reason that you're going to take your thumb and you're going to fan it out a little bit. And you're going to see how that changes the back. Instead of having a mohawk, you got a brohawk, which is a little bit more flat on top. Looks pretty sweet either way. So it sparses it out, but then it also gives you a little bit more lateral instead of horizontal. So once you've got it locked down like that, you're just going to pinch it down, lock it down. Getting that nice red hot spot. Quick whip finish. And bazam. You got yourself the Brad Magic Pink Salmon Fly variant in chartreuse. If you can't tie this fly, you shouldn't be fly fishing. Or time flies. Pretty straightforward. This is pretty easy. This is easy. So, as you can see, it's unfinished right now. Yeah. What we're going to do is clean this up. All you're going to do is grab all the stuff off the top. You're going to get it length of the shank off the back. Rough and dirty right there. How's that look?
Looks good.
About even?
Yep.
Bang. Check. Look at the difference. Didn't I
Yeah.
just clean that pattern
Yeah,
up, make it?
definitely.
It's like I just gave that mullet a nice
I'll
little
fix that
touch
in a
up.
hot minute.
Oh, and I missed one wrap on the bottom. Jeez, you see that?
I was gonna tell you.
You see that? No one told me. Okay, I'm gonna throw this one away. It's garbage. So,
I'm sorry, Brad. I should have told you.
either way, so what we're gonna do is just finish this fly
You know
up.
what you can do? Take that red pen of mine and
Oh,
just color it.
man.
That's what I would do.
You know what I'm gonna say to that, Deb, is that if a
You know,
fish
notices.
if a fish notices that, it's too late. It's already in its mouth.
Yeah,
that's the way
right.
I'm looking
It's so
at it.
True.
So this stuff is really good. You see how it tied it all together?
That's
Really
sweet.
pretty, right?
Yeah.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the variant of Brad's magic pink salmon fly. God,
Nice.
that's simple. Simple but deadly. Anyhow, we'll go back up to, what is it, camera 3, I think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies, we're there?
I'm
Camera
on
3?
camera 3, yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Deb is on the controls at the back, so if you want to ask her some questions in the comments, you're more than welcome to. We'll get to them later tonight. I think she's going to tie another fly tonight, and then we're going to call it a night because we've been tying since, what, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
And where are we at? What is it,
5:30?
5:30?
6, yeah.
Quarter to 6.
I know.
Whew,
For dinner.
man. And we got to let our viewers have their dinner at some
Yeah,
point tonight.
Yeah. I'll just
and,
try a quick one. Mine will be very quick. Yeah.
Anyhow, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to get out and do a little pink salmon fly fishing, we call it the fast track to success. Okay? So you can get on our website. There should be a link on Friday Night Flies as well. But if you go on over to PembertonFishFinder.com, we've got nothing but intelligent, good-looking fishing guides. And we'll get you on the fast track to success. And we really look forward to fishing with you. Either way, we're going to call it a night. This is my last tie tonight. And we'll go on over to camera 5.